Hello and fuck cape shit. Welcome to another episode of Shittywebcomics Weekly, brought to you by our Subscribe Star backers. They're the ones donating to us so that we can make these delightful free videos. But on our Subscribe Star is all the super secret deep lore, tons of extra videos, comic reviews, all sorts of goofy shit. And the truth about some of your favorite e-celebs that you probably don't even want to know, but everyone else will be saying in the following years, as proven previously.
A lot of people out there are like worshiping e-celebs, but they're also waiting for these e-celebs to fuck up so that they can be like, oh, I always hated him, and just fucking do giant drama streams. Check out this guy, he embarrassed himself
And
on
it's
the
like,
internet.
yeah, like a lot, every single one of Ethan Ralph's gun to guards was defending him while we were criticizing Ralph. And now all of them are acting like, oh yeah, Ralph is bad, and it's like, you were
I
sucking Ralph's
never
dick.
liked Ethan Ralph.
You were,
Oh yeah, well, it was important for us to actually be opposed to Ethan Ralph on moral grounds.
publicly. Do it if it really means anything. Do it in public, or else it
We
doesn't
don't
count.
follow his career though.
Are you a shill or a fucking actual
That's
truth
fucking
teller?
embarrassing.
But anyways, yeah.
I never watched his shows.
No, not really. The only ones I watched were the ones that I was a guest on, which was only like 4, I think. And
And again, that was you were a guest. You were going to be a guest on his show, and then he's like, he hears the story, and he's like, "Oh wait, stop!"
yeah,
And then he
I
goes
start
and
I
gets
start
the
telling
guy
like
who is the scammer.
I had been on like 3 times before where something had happened, like there had been a mass shooting, or he has Andrew Anglin on, or some goofy shit. So it's like, okay, not a great day for me to show up, I guess. So I'm like, yeah, I can show up when there's sort of a slower news thing, because all of this isn't really new. It's all sort of old news, so it's not really pressing. It's stuff that people
The
could
only
be
problem
knowing
is
about
that
already.
it's something somebody should have covered a long time ago,
Yes.
and no one was talking about
Well, that
it.
was the thing, is that, yeah, there was stuff happening right then, and people were like, what's the story about that? And it's like, I know the story. So, yeah, I go on, and after a few days of just sort of being delayed and shit, I was like, you know what, let me just sum up real quick. This and this, where Ethan did this and that, and all of a sudden, Ralph is like, whoa, hold on a second, because he was going to sweep it up for Ethan Van Sciver. So instead of having me on to tell the story that he couldn't get anywhere else, he decided to have the guy who was a proven pathological liar on.
It was kind of like, this is why I call Ethan the Anita Sarkeesian, and that kind of also makes Ethan Ralph the Zoe Quinn of Comicsgate.
Yes, and always was, and the thing is, they always are. And the thing is, now Ethan Ralph is a lol cow in the truest sense, where he's funny, but also people get so mad at him. Even when we had justification, we didn't get as mad at him when we had more justification, that he was sweeping it up in front of everyone and pushing. He was getting everyone else to believe a lie through fucking attrition, essentially. So again,
and it really reveals, to me, it was very revealing
so
to finally understand his nature.
again, if you want to hear the true story of everything that nobody else will ever admit to you, donate to our Subscribe Star. There are tons of videos that have all the things, all the information that nobody else will admit to. Again, just like the same with Nick Rekieta. Nick Rekieta swept it up for Ethan Van Sciver as well, the same way that his former friend Ethan Ralph also did, and all that kind of stuff, while we were telling the truth.
Again, we don't follow these people, but the Quartering's guilty of this shit too.
Yes, he's directly involved.
Who's that other guy? Worski. Worski's guilty of this shit.
Yeah, PPP and Worski are now actually doing cover-ups and running interference, because they just focus on the same two. They focus on Ralph now, while now they ignore the stuff about Rekieta, where the stuff about Rekieta is actually more important. Ralph is just a fucking a crash and burn, whereas the other people are respected when they're pathological liars and pushing false narratives and hoaxes and getting them to believe them because they're popular. The sole reason that people believe the lies because it's popular.
Basically, Ralph is just a mouthpiece.
Yeah.
That's the thing is, as much as I think he has caused damage to the entire market.
He's just a
He
clown.
is not really a person.
He's a schlock clown. It's really like taking him that seriously kind of reveals a weakness of your own. Whereas, again, it's because, yeah, he's a clown to laugh at. It's a goofy thing. Whereas the other people are taken it seriously when they should be seen as clowns, also. And nobody knows this better than us and everyone else. If you want to see what everyone else will be saying, as the saying goes, in fact, you can find out about it from us now or on Kiwi Farms in 5 years, which has actually been proven. There are specific examples that Kiwi Farms has been ignoring or covering up that we were talking about years ago, that they are either now catching on to or still haven't caught on to yet. And also, so if you want to know the truth, donate to us on Subscribestar. If you don't want to know the truth, don't donate to us on Subscribestar. So,
Alternately, you could also not want to know the truth and still donate to us on Subscribestar, and
yeah,
then just don't listen to the videos
you
if
could
you don't
you
want
could
to.
just do that. You can do that.
But the key
Um,
thing is, if you donate to us, it means that you can at least, in principle, be in
you
favor of
you
the truth.
believe in honesty, at least in principle. If you donate to us, if you don't donate to us, you don't believe in honesty in principle. I mean, hey, I don't make the rules. God did through me.
I mean, I am the arbiter of honesty
Yeah, pretty
on the.
much. I mean, how do you know that God didn't put us on this planet to have us tell the truth that people don't want to know? Fucking Galatians 4:14 or 4:10 or whatever the fuck.
Whatever I've just heard good things about the Bible. I've never read
Where's the part I'm referencing in the Bible? Somewhere in the back.
it.
Anyways, but that's a great intro. All of this, of course, perfect intro
And this is
to
all the intro to our Subscribestar, and at the same time, it really isn't.
um, one thing. Also, yeah, this is a perfect intro, really, to the return, the triumphant return of STBR, Star Trek, but racist. Which, starting off, of course, with Big Dick Barkley, I'm glad his account is still around because I put a ton of his tweets into a notepad file. It's like, I hope he doesn't get banned before we do this episode again. But there, we plan to do a bunch of episodes, and again, if you want to see the mega mix of all of the episodes combined into one video, that will be on our Subscribestar as well before each individual episode is up. So you get to see all sorts of wonderful archival things. I can't even I can't even describe how much of the deepest lore, the most top tier ascendancy tier fucking level videos are on our Subscribestar. It's the stuff that's of prophecies right now. If you really want to see the prophecies of the future.
I mean, again, we're talking about a group of people that are so afraid of us, they brag about fucking getting our channel false flagged.
Yeah, and then they brag about monetizing their own channels. Like Nick Rekieta has been directly involved. He himself doing that and his friends openly bragging about how they were going to monetize fake death threats against themselves and claim that we had made fake death threats. Well, the evidence showed it. Again, why don't people say that about Nick Rekieta? And speaking of which, Cardassians, which is fucking... Cardassians, more trustworthy. Better people.
Less snake-like, less reptilian
Uh,
than the fucking anyone named Ethan, and then also Nick Rekieta.
well, yeah, the thing is, like, people like Ethan Van Sciver and Nick Rekieta are abject Bajorans compared to the fucking
Ethan
patrician
Van
tier.
Sciver, Ethan Ralph, and also fucking Ethan Klein.
Yeah, just the Ethans. Pretty much anyone named Ethan, and a lot of people named Jeremy also. It's very shameful. I kind of feel bad for some of the normal people, even normie pig cattle people named Jeremy, because fucking you got to share that name with a lot of like boring loser nerds or sociopaths who probably fucking abuse their infant children and that kind of shit. Um, but yes, so here's Barkley just posting a picture of incredibly hot or really average. This is a mid Cardassian, so incredibly hot, of course. We're wearing a kimono also. I guess that's part of Cardassian culture, which, of course, Cardassian culture being massively advanced, especially beyond Bajorans, just militarily, culturally, just every way, they were fucking 100 years advanced. And also, it looks like she's got a 12 pack of Dr. Thunder there. How much better could things be? It looks like it's on the promenade of DS9. Although, it looks like it's on some kind of CG recreation of the promenade of DS9. But would you fuck a Cardassian right on the promenade in front of the in front of the Bajoran temple, in front of the Bajoran synagogue? Yeah, I probably would, I guess. One of the replies also fucking best episode I woulda ate, and it's of course I have to admit this was one of the hottest things I remember ever seeing in my entire life back when this episode aired was the prophecy episode where they're like sort of doing a experiment on the wormhole to get some kind of stable communication line that will be through both ends, and it's got these three Cardassian scientists. And one of them just goes full, like, panty splattering cunt slime festival over how O'Brien totally negs her. He negs her pause hole, so she's instantly in love. And and he's like, I'm married. And she's like, oh, we had a wacky cultural clash, but here's the meme. Who wants their Cardussy ate? She goes, me. and so Chief O'Brien phasers her sick ass into the next world, which is a good way to tell a Cardassian woman that you're into her is to just blast her,
just kill her,
fucking kill her.
That's how you know that's a signal. That's a strong signal.
Yes. Anyways, here's the next one is just another one from Big Dick Barclay. Very much where I don't follow him because I follow too many people as it is. So I just count.
I know I follow him.
Yeah,
I know I do follow him.
I count on the people who I follow to retweet his bangers, which is pretty often, although maybe not often enough. I don't know. Hold on, wait. Let me cross my arms at that way. Was it one? Yes, there. Okay.
You gotta make sure you're always crossing your arms.
Yeah, it defaults to was it two is uncrossed arms and one is crossed arms, which is that's always important for the community or the commentary community. Anyways, so yeah, Barclay going, yeah, so around here we usually Photoshop Dr. Thunder cans into hentai screenshots, take lunch around 11, then talk about Deep Space Nine until quitting time, and it's Sam Hyde explaining things to a woman in a workplace. I like his Sam Hyde's tie is all these goofy facial expressions and like emojis. And fucking, there's other references and shit in the replies, but here's another Barclay thing. Again, I did a bunch of Barclay tweets in a row and I just pasted them into the notes, and I'm glad his account wasn't banned before we did this. It could be banned any second now, so it's important to make sure to get to these. But he does this other one. Rejected Star Trek episode 6969A. For reasons unknown, every female crew member of the Enterprise just can't keep their hands off Reginald Barclay. The feral women chase Barclay through the upper decks while ripping the uniforms off themselves and each other in the process. Oh no, I just retweeted this. Well, Barclay is... Anyways, continuing though, Barclay is pained to discover that every other male crew member of the ship has been rendered unconscious by some strange gas leak originating from a new subsystem in engineering. While evading the female crew's violent sexual advances, Barclay attempts to fix the new system. This system was originally designed to supplement life support by introducing a hormone charged sent into the air designed to calm the men and excite the women. The system was called the Axe Hypocoomer. And it shows fucking at the engineering set with the two corners of these giant cans of Axe just sitting there. They're embedded in the walls. It looks like they replaced the turbo lifts with fucking
Like my
axe
favorite
cans.
episode of fucking Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
Yes, that's still a legendary Aqua Teen episode. Um, yeah, the Boost Mobile episode specifically, but yeah, continuing, Barclay believes himself to be immune to the gases due to his dopamine receptors being burnt out after spending 6 days straight in the holodeck drinking e-girl bath water. Uh, Barclay, using quick thinking, launches the Axe propellant canisters into space and recycles the life support system. Female members of the crew, in various states of undress, begin to regain composure. The male crew starts to wake up. The moral of the episode is that human nature is a delicate balance and should not be messed with. Wow, that's very insightful. somebody somebody named Ally at Bajoran Batty replies saying, I was going to say this was really funny, then I saw the SS thing in your bio, so yikes. Which I think is part of, I think their account, I think it's one of the fucking account things.
Another fucking.
They have Major Kira as the profile pic, and rewatching Voyager 19 neuroscience major so I can eventually wear a blue uniform. Barkley says, those are lightning bolts, refer to my huge love of delicious Dr. Thunder beverage. And then, for some reason, Tifa in a fucking red shirt, one of the classic TOS red shirts. Thanks, Tifa. I was talking about this homie. Also, what's Dr. Thunder? Is that like off-brand Dr. Pepper? Whoa. Okay, they're getting a little...
No, Dr. Pepper is off-brand Dr. Thunder.
Yes. Doomer Pike replies saying, upset there's this much bigotry against people just for being different in the ST fandom. And then it's fucking Tom Paris saying, that guy's worse than a Ferengi. Barkley saying, imagine being bigoted against someone because of who they're attracted to. And then, not me. Paul Rudd going, not me. Doomer Pike replies saying, disgusting un-Starfleet behavior to be. Which, yeah, maybe this person isn't a fucking character, but kind of looks like it. And maybe they're all goofing together. They're all having a...
Like it is.
Perhaps they should be treated that way. Yeah, somebody else actually does this. In fact, it looks like from a year earlier. Somebody, Mackenzie Nix Rivers, with a fucking wolf emoji, Big Pod Wolfie, saying, not only is the super straight flag in your icon, but you have a double lightning bolt in your baya. Something tells me you're a neo-Nazi. And so you reply saying, reading comprehension, my guy, the double lightning stands for Dr. Thunder. And it's fucking...
it's completely fucking...
Don Draper drinking a Dr. Thunder while having a nice larf. And they reply going, doubt, but okay. And they're fucking then replying again. And they clearly from the ADL posting the fucking SS lightning bolts and like trying to be like, get it, fucking, wait, I caught you this time, like it fucking matters. Just like stupid people.
As if they fucking matter.
Hopefully they have disappeared now that Elon, once Elon bought Twitter, they probably ended their lives unironically in real life.
They disappeared, just like ash.
Out of the airlock.
Just fucking, like they were just fucking turned to ash.
They got phase teleported and fucking shoulder slammed out of the bulkhead by fucking Ensign Rowe.
They got transported into a furnace.
Teleport these people directly into the furnace.
Transport them directly.
I don't think we have ever fucking posted that one or did a video about that one, but I remember that one. Here's another Barkley. New Dr. Thunder edit as anime girl in a maid outfit holding a big-ass can of Dr. Thunder. She must be kind of small then. And then it looks like a case of Dr. Thunder is coming out of her ass from behind. But it's from behind. It's fucking... Maybe the case of Dr. Thunder is just behind her. And fucking, you know...
It's behind her.
It's because it's just a picture of maid girl sort of pulling up the side of her skirt. So it's not like you're seeing her from the front, so it's not like you're seeing her from behind, where a case looks like it's going into her ass hole. It's hard to say. It's mysterious. Made two versions, and here's just cute eye patch girl holding a Dr. Thunder, and then cute eye patch girl where the eye patch is a Dr. Thunder.
It's so Dr. Thunder. Holy fuck.
Yeah, we wanted to cover a lot of Dr. Thunder memes. Did I open this one twice? Yeah, I think so. For some reason, thank you for the inside you there are two wolves, and there's I think this is a gloss. Hot Glossed did Summer Chell, and somebody just fucking made her skin darker with like some fucking color replace just to make her more brown, and they go quite literally a 10-second fix, like it needed to be fixed or something, like it matters. And so
Barkley, that they're just on call 24/7.
Yeah, to darken the skin of every piece of fan art irrelevantly. So fucking Barclay takes the original and makes it whiter and goes, "Hey, I fixed it." And there's a fucking the Black Sun or Midnight Sun or whatever is sort of half hidden under her sort of skirt, and then fucking it actually is a Nazi SS partially hidden under her fucking top. And so inside you are two wolves. Thank you for the edit. Three wolves, and then oh no, something from a suspended account, and then oh no, for some reason, just this fucking Animu chick with a bunch of Dr. Thunder Hololive. Wow. It's the Watson girl, but she's wearing fucking Dr. Thunder brand tights for some reason. It's pretty hot. Here now, though, is P. Daka Daka, who was Colonizer Archer, and he changed his account back. He does still have a Colonizer Archer account, but it's an alt. But so here's one of his fucking things, though. A racist Star Trek fan writing a thesis about how the Dominion changelings are an allegory for the Zionist state. Oh no, is that? Because people are always saying, oh, Ferengi were the space Jews, but people were like, that's the old and busted. The new hotness is fucking that the changelings, the shapeshifters, are actually the fucking space Jews. And oh yeah, then it's the video of this, and it's a guy fucking clearly foleyed in typing noises. This is how he's writing the article. This is specifically how he writes the thesis, is with his fucking pecs. Why does he look like the guy who played Punisher in the TV show? I don't know. Anyways. So yeah, and then here's fucking low tier Geordie with the lightning bolts around him, but he's in the uniform. He's got the visor. Does it say something off to the side? You can't really see it.
The low tier god, but
yeah, with the lightning and shit. Anyways, so we that's enough for one episode for now. We got plenty more for upcoming episodes. So if you want to check out all of them in a nice big fat mecha mix, check out our Subscribe Star Donate. You should just be giving us money. People should just be giving us money to reward good, positive, moral, objectively, ontologically moral behavior. But if you would rather let evil win, then don't donate to us. But our Subscribe Star is linked below, either in a Subscribe Star link, most likely in the card link. And for everyone else, should have listened to Shitty Webcomics.